Counting down the hits with Casey Kasem.
We're coming to you from Hollywood, and from Canton, Ohio, comes singer and songwriter Macy Gray. Macy grew up listening to her parents' record collection, which included Sly Stone, James Brown, Aretha Franklin, and Stevie Wonder. Now, here's Macy Gray up 3 notches to 33 with a song from her own CD. This is I Try. And that means we're up to the number 1 song in the USA. It's by a super hot newcomer whose shows are like modern-day religious revivals. This singer from Canton, Ohio, grew up in the inspirational world of gospel churches. She spent many Sundays at her local churches singing and chanting and testifying. She says that sort of experience can be hard to recreate in a club. But when it works, it makes for a soul-satisfying experience. And so she tries to fill her shows with lots of group singing and group chanting. She has her audience singing along with her when she performs her version of Que Sera, Sera. She has the audience join her on the James Brown song, Super Bad. And interspersed throughout her set, she leads her audience in chants of words like love and freedom and peace, all of which breaks down the wall between the people in the audience and the person on stage. A person who this week has the biggest hit in the land. The number 1 song in the USA on American Top 40 for the second week in a row is I Try by Macy Gray. These are the hottest hits by the hottest stars, and easing down 2 notches to number 8 is Macy Gray. You know, it wasn't that long ago that Macy, frustrated by a lack of success, gave up her dream of being a singer. She moved back to Canton, Ohio, and had a typing service for students when a record executive persuaded her to get back to Los Angeles and give it one more try. She did, and this number 1 hit was the result.
American Top 40.
Well, now we're up to the song I Try, the first hit for a singer who says it's easy to name her most embarrassing moment. It was the time that Prince jumped on stage to jam with her band. Macy Gray was performing at Paisley Park, the studio and entertainment complex in Minneapolis owned by Prince. Macy says she was having a great time, especially when she and her band started to jam. They were working their way through a classic hit from the late 60s, Sing a Simple Song by Sly and the Family Stone. All of a sudden, who jumped on stage to sing the song with Macy? The owner of Paisley Park himself. Macy was so amazed to be on stage with Prince, she didn't know what to say. But the band apparently didn't notice Prince at all, because at the exact moment he jumped on stage, the band switched to another song, which left Prince standing on the stage, poised to sing a song the band had stopped playing. What was his reaction? Macy says, quote, "He walked off stage. He left. I was so bummed out." Macy says she was so bummed out, she started to cry. Well, the singer who shed a tear when she came face to face with the purple one is today in the pink, thanks to a song that's at number 12 this week on American Top 40.
America's Top Hits.
1 year ago this week, one of the top hits in the USA was by a woman whose nickname is The Voice. But as a small child, The Voice refused to speak. The distinctive voice of Macy Gray has been compared to that of Billie Holiday, Nina Simone, and Tina Turner. But that voice wasn't always heard. In fact, Macy says that growing up in Canton, Ohio, her voice wasn't heard by anyone. She says, quote, "When I was little, I had a real funny voice. Every time I talked, kids would make fun of me. So I stopped talking. Everyone thought I was shy, but I was just very self-conscious," unquote. It's a little like the children's story of the ugly duckling who eventually became a beautiful swan. As she matured, so did her voice. Macy Gray discovered she was blessed with a remarkable musical instrument. And 1 year ago this week, that instrument gave her one of the top hits in the USA. Here's Macy Gray with I Try. From 1 year ago this week, that was one of the top hits in the USA, Macy Gray with I Try. I'm Casey Kasem.